歴史的大発表は新聞通信社を通じて世界の隅々にまで電撃的に行き渡った。米国の流体、東欧の腐敗、まさにその一線にあり、両国民が一体を挙げて国に向い、国に軍軍の時は今であります。
Hey everyone, Joe here, just doing an update with the Adversaries and Rivalries buddy build with my good friend Ben. I'm doing the 148 scale Edward A6M3 Type 32 Hamp, and so far this kit is cracked up to what they said it is, detail wise. I've only done some fitting parts here, you can see. And there's a ton of PE that needs to go in here, so a lot has to be done still, but you can see so far a lot of these parts are added all in separately, and a lot of parts have been scraped off. And I gotta tell you, there's not much room for having to detail everything. Let me see if I can get this thing to focus. So, there we go. A lot of the details have been scraped off so I can put the PE in later, but here is the rear. There we go. All these holes were pre-drilled, which is awesome, which is very nice, because otherwise you usually have to do it yourself. So that was pretty cool. The seat is a bit fiddly to have it in the right position because it puts in these two separate pieces here and back here, and then you put the seat to those pieces. And so it's kind of good to have it mated up with the cockpit floor at the time, just to try and see where it's gonna go. Now, speaking of the cockpit floor, I didn't do the photo etch pedals. I just took the top part of that pedal and cut it off. That was way too fiddly to have to do it, and it didn't really add that much to this build. So I kept that on, but all these pieces are separate. Pretty crazy, but they fit very well. I think we can put some wires right here, run them out the back of this box and out the front of that box. So we'll add some of that in a bit. Probably won't do an update, but what we'll use is like a 0.2 wire, lead wire, that you can get off Sprue Brothers. It's almost like solder wire, honestly. It's very flexible, etc. So we'll do that. Here's our side panel. Now, the holes in the side panel I did have to drill out there, so you can see all those holes on this side and that side. I did have to drill that out. Those are drilled out in real life as well. A lot of the handles I did not cut off to put the photo etch in. It's not worth it. It really isn't to me. It just seems over engineered to do that. I just no. Drilling out these holes. Got to clean up that one here real quick, but other than that, drilled out all those side holes. And once the colored photo etch is on, that whole thing is gonna look great. The nice thing is they do give you a flat instrument panel if you're gonna use the photo etch, and then they give you a molded one if you're gonna use the decal. This also has decals optional too, so if you don't want to use photo etch, you can just lay a decal on it instead for the cockpit instruments. So it's kind of nice. Edward kind of thought of everything on this one. So far so good. I've mated the body together It fits okay. There's some pieces I have to trim in order to get it to fit just right. But other than that, I think the only other thing is, I know a lot of people were hoping that I was probably going to do the modeled paint scheme. Let's see if we can go out. But I've decided I don't want to do that one. I want to do this one for a couple reasons. One, I still want to compare it to the first one I built, which this is the scheme I used for that. Two, in the description here, it actually says that this one was highly weathered and worn. So I'm going to do some massive chipping, I think, on this one. Or at least attempt it. But I'm not sure because I wanted to use some MRP paint, possibly. So I might have to rethink how I'm going to chip this. I may actually do something new, which is try and utilize, let's zoom in so you don't see all that background. Let's see how the sausage is made. So I think I might use the, where you put a liquid mask and you kind of sponge on liquid mask and then paint and then remove the liquid mask. I want to see if that's going to work. I don't ever have good luck with hairspray chipping, although I try it all the time. So I'm going to try it this way. Maybe this will be better. Who knows? So it should be fun and exciting. I'm always trying new things, even if they don't turn out right. It's still fun. Well, with that being said, and the dog going crazy in the background from the neighbors, I think that's it for me. Go over, check out Ben's channel, see what he's doing with that Corsair. You know it's going to be good no matter what. I know he's debating on whether to do the 1 or the 2, so it'll be a surprise which one he's chosen, and which one he's going to do, because the 2 comes with some complications, but if anyone can get through it, it's him. So go over there, check him out, give him a like and a subscribe, and until next time, everyone, hope you're doing well, hope you're staying safe. Take care.